Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Monday, the 16th of December. I just can't stop staring at that iron. It's amazing what a bath can do to a motorcycle. Wow, even Kelly's going, dang, because she comes out here right before me doing stuff with the animals. She was even freaked out. It's nice, cool. It's crazy. It's 33 degrees out here, so it had to be colder in the middle of the night, but nothing's frozen. Alright, let's start off with not being able to talk right at the beginning. Nothing's frozen, and it feels quite comfortable out here, oddly enough. Man, I'm wearing, oh, look at the blue back there. Wearing my glasses for the first time since I took them off right in front of you guys when I was riding that K1600. They are weirding me out. I was telling the peeps about first time I put my glasses on, so I was riding that motorcycle and it freaked me out.
Yeah.
I can't, until I get the new pair, I can't use these for reading, doing my video editing and all that stuff. Just imagine grabbing a paper towel roll and looking through that little round hole you see at the end. That's what's in focus when I look through the readers on these things.
Yeah.
And even the guy at the iStore goes, yeah, we need to widen and raise those.
Yeah.
Because she was holding it up and she can see it. She was taking a marker and marking in the glasses. She goes, yeah, that couldn't have been very good. I said, no, ma'am, it wasn't.
Yeah, can't see at the very bottom.
Yeah. All right, let's start a day, Mama.
Alrighty.
All right, we're off. Well, there, little woman.
It's low man.
It's almost nice and sunny here in Vanchulo land.
I'll take it.
All right, it's Monday fun day.
Yeah, let's bust her out.
All right, you have a good day there, little woman. Love you. See you. Bye.
No.
Bye-bye. This is first time I've taken you guys on a night test ride in a long time. This is a 2017 R1200GS Rallye, a true Rallye, as in it has a sport suspension, and she is one tall cup of water, boy. I mean tall. But all that extra suspension just makes for the most magical ride. It just has so much travel. The sport suspension adds about another inch to it. So essentially this thing's about 3 inches more travel than a low chassis. Oh man, is it nice. Really, really nice. The nice thing, the longer the travel, the more they can adjust the suspension. So the, slow speed, driving down the highway stuff, little small stuff, it just absorbs that like it's not even there. Just, whoa, there, no lights, and he just pulls out. Nice. But, yeah, absorbs all the small stuff. Because there's just so much travel, it doesn't have to be stiff everywhere. You can control the low speed damping so that it's nice and plush and comfy, cozy. And then when you hit the big stuff, she gets stiff. Runner. That was a runner. I could see his side was red before he even reached the white line. Runner, call the cops. Oh, you know what? The sun has already set. I should have... I really blew it. I should have taken the route backwards. That way you'd have been facing the sunset the whole time. Sometimes I don't know what's wrong with me. Hey, we get to see some Christmas lights. It's just amazing how much that thing just goes whoosh. Just soaks up that speed bump. Now, the last time I took this route, I didn't know if I was going to make it back. And all you guys comments, let us know what you found. I certainly will. That's Brian's job. Now I don't know that he's going to jump right on it tomorrow. But they mentioned, oh no, Frosty fell over. He face planted. Man, you gotta watch partying on Sunday nights. Because when it comes Monday, man, it can be rough. It is downright chilly out here, I must say. So he's got one of those Shinko, I think it's a E705, is that what it is? Rear tires on that. I've spoke with a couple of people that have run the Shinkos on especially the heavier, you know, the big boxers, the 1200s. They seem to accept those tires quite nicely. Are you really gonna take a ride? I hope so. I'm gonna trust that you are. And I seen a guy that put a set on a KLR, and then I don't know, you never know why. Sometimes people don't pick up their bikes for like the longest time. You know, something happened in their family, they did something really wrong, and they're staring through the Crowbar Hotel. I mean, what happens? I don't know. I was hoping I could point us towards some of the sunset. That is the direction of it, but it's gone past seeing the pretty orange and beautifulness. Look at that. That's pretty dang cool. Heck yeah. Looks like these two might have a little bit of a rivalry going on there. I love that when neighborhoods like battle each other over who's got the best lights, because then it gets pretty amazing. There is a the way we go out is once we turn on Patton Parkway, we can see west. I guess that would be at that point. There's somebody that has an amazing house down there. Kelly and I need to figure out how to get to that. Look at that. When I go there in the daytime, you don't even realize that freeway sitting right there. All them trees done thinned out. Plus, with it being backlit like that, you can really see that the freeway is right there. So I know you're watching this on Tuesday. If you reflect back on your Monday, can you say you had a good day? I had a good day. This was a fairly large service. It was vows and stuff like that. So it was a big one. I was a little late getting started on it, so it put me behind. But I got her done. I've you remember the overheating rear brake? I don't know if I can talk to you guys about that, but that was this one. I started on it, and then Kurt finished it off, and dealing with thank you. And have to wait for me. She's smart enough, she probably knows she left me out into the street. But anyway, it turned out if you ride these things all the time in enduro mode on the street, for dirt riding, BMW has these things set up so that it tends to bias a little more towards the rear brake. So every time you hit the brakes, you're getting a lot of rear brake. Way more than you're supposed to have on the road. So, I mean, none of us knew that. It's not in the manual. In fact, the tech line guy that Kurt was talking to finally came back to him. He talked to the engineers in Germany, and they can see everything about the bike, and they go, oh yeah, he's riding around in enduro mode all the time. Turn that enduro mode off when you're riding on the street. I'm like, what? He just liked the way enduro mode worked, you know, and there's always a mapping change. The mapping change also changes the ESA, the automatic suspension. And he liked it there. But apparently you don't want to ride on the road all the time. He went right through a set of brake pads and went metal to metal. So then Kurt put a new set of pads on it and went out and flogged her pretty good to make sure everything was cool, and man, it was heating up that rear disc like crazy. Well, none of us paid attention to the mapping mode. Why would that make a difference? Oh, it makes a difference. So yeah, don't do a lot of road riding with it in enduro mode. Because even with the linked braking system, if you grab a bunch of front, it's grabbing way too much rear. So essentially, it just overworked the rear and burnt that sucker down. Kind of crazy, huh? But with the valves on this thing, other than Kurt, fixing the rear brake issue with it, I've done I put it together. I did the first service, second service. This is the third service. Yeah, it's 12, the 12.4. Yeah, that's the first valve inspection. And only BMW stuff, BMW filters, BMW oils. And then today, BMW spark plugs, which are really NGKs in a BMW box. But anyway, them valves couldn't have been more perfect if I had rebuilt the cylinder heads yesterday. Absolutely spot on, right in the center. All the intakes were exactly the same, and all but one. And none of us could figure out why, and I haven't gotten a tech conversation with a BMW guy to find out why, but always the exhaust, the right lower or right forward, it would be on one of these, exhaust valve is always just a skosh loose. So you don't want to go willy-nilly adjusting those things, because valves tend to go tight. The cams and stuff don't wear on these things. The valve beating itself into the seat is what wears, and that's just natural wear of riding motorcycles. Yeah, buddy, Milwaukee 8 sitting right there, son. Now, I will have to get off of this thing to back this thing up, because it is like freakishly tall. My feet have no traction when I go backwards. I feel like a little kid dangling off of it. Alrighty there, Beamer. Let's see, do I have anything on this? He had his bag. I don't think he has anything left in there, but I'll lock it. He had it locked. Somebody put his parts and stuff back there. There you are. A sports suspension. A true Rallye. Things are cool. He's pretty alright. Alright, I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. So I walked off and came back. One of the things I was going to mention, everything was like dead on perfect, using all BMW stuff. That is what I normally see with valves. Stock air filter, BMW oil, the valves are always just spot on. We got ourselves a Road King special by the looks of it here. Heck yeah, if it was green, we might set old Daniel come to visit. No Aussie tags on it though. There you are, look at that. That's pretty cool. These bars are becoming popular on these things, aren't they? Cool. Check out that Ski-Doo sled. Is that cool or what? You got all the gear on here, shovels, all kinds of fancy stuff. Not paying attention where I'm pointing the camera, sorry about that. It's about time to roll out of here now. Thankfully that gas station TV thing stopped working here a while back. I am not complaining. I actually stopped filming out here because I got sick and tired of that thing. I'm afraid it's going to get me copyright tagged or something. It is wicked cold out here. I think it's 30. Look at the steam in my breath already. Whew. I don't think it's, I can't see the skies, but I don't think it's clear. Usually it gets cold when it gets clear. You know what that means? Snow could happen. It's kind of weird to come out here and there's nobody. It's just silent. Alrighty. Head up to the house when she's full of petrol. Well, hello there, YouTube. It is 34 degrees out there. 34 degrees at 6:30 at night. It's gonna be a cold night.
Yeah, she's gonna be chilly in the morning.
There must be stars out there. Must be a fog layer or something that's hiding it. It's gonna be cold. I left my little polka dot
shower cap,
my air filter cover.
Yeah.
It's hanging off of one of those hanging flower pot things. You know, I got the little plastic arms with the hooks. Got it sitting up there drying. People, neighbors probably driving by going, "What in the world? Is that a shower cap?"
Yeah.
What are they doing out here?
Who knows?
Crazy.
Hubby does crazy stuff.
Yeah. How about that? A nighttime ride. It was pretty dark. I don't know how dark the camera looked. But it even works.
Yeah.
So I've got a doozy. They got me scheduled for 2 days. It'll take me 2 days. It's that same S1000R that I've last year before that, whatever it was, I did the big valve adjustment. It's a big service. This one's basically the same service again, but it gets a fork service as well. So I get to do a fork service on top of everything else. That's gonna be a big service.
Yeah, that's gonna take a couple of days.
I'll be on that thing for a while. I'm just like slow and methodical. You know, if you want fast, you need to give it to my kid. He's still at that young. He's fast, but still accurate and good. You know, all your brain cells are still there. You know,
all your muscles were.
Yeah. But yeah, I look forward to that next couple of days. That's a biggie. Dive into that thing. It'll sure keep me busy though, that's for sure. That's
good. I like it when you're busy.
Yeah, I do too. Just chunking along, just thinking about what's next, and it's fun. It's fun. It's like a project kind of a thing, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
But yeah, big service. But anyway, I think we're gonna roll out on that.
Alrighty.
What do you think of that?
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. See you in the cold, cold morning.
I know it. I don't want to get out of the truck.
Yep.
Because it's going to be cold.
Yep, gonna be cold. All right. See you in the morning. Bye-bye now.